Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today is going to be super exciting. Not only have I got a Ducati and an X5M competition, I've also got Al from 44 Teeth. How's it going, mate?
Very well, mate, you?
Very good, thanks. Very
cold,
good.
bit cold.
Yeah, I guess I've got a jumper on, you're in leathers. You're totally naked underneath
I am,
there?
yeah.
Nice. Before we send both of these vehicles down the runway, I want to talk a little bit about the super bike and the super bus that I have behind me. So I love bikes. I'm a big MotoGP fan. I'm a big superbike fan, but I don't claim to know too much about them. So Al, can you give us a bit of a rundown of what you're about to jump on?
So this is a Ducati Panigale V4S. It costs £25,000, give or take. It's got 205 horsepower.
Okay, 205 horsepower. Yeah. And that's probably around 200 kilos-ish, I guess.
Yeah, less than that.
Below that. Yeah. Wow. Okay, so less than a tenth of the weight of that, but only a third of the power. So I'm in a brand new BMW X5M competition. It's got a 4.4 litre V8 twin turbo under the bonnet, producing 625 horsepower, 750 newton meters, but it weighs 2.35 tons. Yeah, a fair old chunk to send down the runway. But there are going to be a few difficulties getting that off the line, I think, as this is four-wheel drive, all the weight in the world, it's just going to go. And I think that's going to be your biggest challenge, is launching that.
Yeah, it's quite tricky. These Ducatis are renowned for being pigs to get off the line. Hydraulic clutches and the bite points, it's quite difficult to gauge exactly when you can. So yeah, I think it's just give it a go.
Yeah.
Suck it and see.
Suck it and see. Well, it's definitely going to be, I think I've done a lot of drag races over the last few years. In fact, quite a few here, but never against something like that with a man dressed in leather. So, free. Massive thanks to Car Vertical for sponsoring this video. If you're looking to buy yourself a used vehicle, it's very important to do a proper background check on that vehicle before buying it. There's plenty of dishonest people in this world, and unfortunately that definitely extends to the used car market. Car Vertical is the one-stop shop for supplying you instant vehicle history. Could save you thousands of pounds and prevent you from buying an absolute lemon. It will highlight any mileage rollbacks or even any previous vehicle damage reports. You simply input the VIN number of the vehicle that you're looking at, you'll get an instant full report from Car Vertical, indicating any theft reports, mileage issues, accidents, or even if the vehicle has been used previously as a taxi. Car Vertical then takes all of that data an extra step by verifying it to make sure the data that you get is very reliable. Their system is built on a blockchain system, which prevents any alterations or changes in the historical data. With records of over 50 million vehicles, their system is able to flag any common faults or issues with the brand or model that you might be looking at. It will also show you any pictures of your actual car if they're available. There'll be a link to Car Vertical in the description below. So massive thanks once again to Car Vertical for sponsoring this video. Let's get back to the action. So as a mountain biker, I can already see there's a lot of Öhlins suspension underneath there, which in my world is very expensive, top of the range, best you can get. So is it the same with the motorbikes?
It is, yeah. I mean, this is kind of the top of the range superbike. I mean, there is a more expensive Panigale V4, but that's a V4R. It's kind of a race-only homologation special. But this is packed full of all the goodies. You know, this has got anti-wheelie, obviously traction control. Lots of aero. I think it's got like 25 kilos of downforce at 180 miles an hour. Okay. To try and keep the front end down.
And that's come over from the MotoGP bikes, obviously.
Exactly. Yeah. So
and you've got slick, but they're road legal.
They're road legal tyres. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. Active suspension, active Öhlins suspension.
Yep.
Obviously it's a V4, so it sounds pretty nice.
Yep.
But yeah, lots of tech in this. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, well, I think before another plane tries to run us over, we should get out there and, yeah, I'm going to go and humiliate myself. So, yeah, good luck, mate. Okay guys, here we go. I think the Ducati's going to absolutely destroy us, but hey, in the name of science, let's give it a go. We've actually got Chris from 44 Teeth, so we've got the duo here starting us off. yeah, it should be interesting. Everything's switched off. I'm going to activate launch control. Hopefully I will beat him to that line that's about 50 meters in front of us, but I really think he's going to be gone after that. So give Chris the big thumbs up. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, off the line, I'm quicker than him. And at 70 miles an hour, he goes past, and now he's disappearing. It feels like the car's broken. That's 120, 130, 140. He was braking way before the line there. 148 over the line. Completely different level of performance. I mean, that was just absolutely gone. I mean, it was just ridiculous. Wow. Fair play, Al. I mean, that start looked mega. Didn't look like he got much of a wheelie going. It was just awesome. Absolutely incredible. On the third, like that. Rolling race, all right? 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, it's just gone. There is no competition. It's impossible. Like, there's just no point. I mean, let's give it another go. Let's see what we can do, if we can pull it back a little bit. But that was just amazing. Absolutely amazing. It was to that first line, right?
Yeah. Even that was a bit touching, though.
Mate, that thing. This time, I think Al's actually going to start with the engine off. So as soon as Chris gives us the starting orders, Al's then going to have to start the engine, catch up to me, and overtake me by the line. I wouldn't count him out from doing that, because that bike is just so fast. But let's see a little experiment. Otherwise, it's just ridiculous. But I hope you agree, it's a good way of showing you just how fast a very fast superbike is compared to a very fast road car. This will do 0 to 62 in about 3.6 seconds, 0 to 200 kilometers an hour in 13 dead. I actually timed it early on. Go. Oh, so hard off the line. 3.6 to 62 miles an hour. Oh, that's fast. 13 seconds to 200 kilometers an hour and 147 miles an hour over the finish line. Wow, this car is seriously fast. Right, let's give Chris the thumbs up. Go. Oh, here he comes. Here he comes. Look at the speed of that bike. Wow. So if you catch a superbike napping at the line and his engine's off, you can beat him, but otherwise forget it, because he was still only probably half a second off me, which is just insane. That's unbelievable. So impressive. Honestly, these guys, I know Chris very well. I've only met Al today, and he's such a nice guy. If you watch their channel, he is exactly the same as he is on the channel. Absolute gent, really nice guy, and fantastic rider as well. Used to race in British Superbikes. Oh, that just looks epic. So cool. Right, so now we're going to finish with the brake test. Hopefully the car should pull it back on that. So we'll get up to 70 miles an hour and we'll hit the line. As soon as we hit that line, I'm going to jam on the brakes and let's see. Right, here we go. At 70 miles an hour, exactly, coming up to the line. And... oh! Well, firstly, let's talk about straight line stuff. I mean, they're on a completely different planet.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just, mate, watching you on that, honestly, I felt like there was something wrong with the car. I had to look down. I couldn't hear it either because of that.
And likewise, this feels faster because of how slow that is.
That's amazing, isn't it? Because you know how fast these are. You've been in the X6M. As a road car, it's a weapon, but compared to a bike, and even then, I just said to the camera, if you're going to beat a superbike, you've got to catch them napping at the lights and with the engine off, and you might have half a chance. But absolutely mega. And the brake, even the braking test there, initially there wasn't too much in it, but it seems once you get to about 30-40 miles an hour, that's where the inertia starts coming in, and you can't stop it, and that's where this thing then just stopped on a dime. So oh mate, well listen, thanks so much for taking part in today. It's been been absolutely mega. And yeah, as I say guys, make sure you check their channel out if you don't watch it already, because it's just brilliant. It's a real pleasure meeting you. So thanks a lot, stay safe, and yeah, I'm not going to race a bike.